anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Saturday. It is August 22nd, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It might not. Please use your discernment. We're going to use the Everyday Apocalypse Tarot by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. She also has an Etsy shop. We got 1 on the table, 2 on the table. Somebody might feel like they got too much going on, like they're being bombarded with life. Life be lifing. Three on the table. Four on the table. Yeah, somebody might feel like they're being pulled in all different kinds of directions, situations, by family, by friends, and someone's wanting to conserve their energy. Someone I think has plans. Like they need their energy. They need time, energy for themselves. 2 more shuffles. Last shuffle. The readings this afternoon have been really short. One was like 10, one was like 9 minutes. Somebody's going to find it very difficult to keep themselves apart from the chaos. Let me show you what we got. We've got 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Sorry, my finger keeps getting in the way. 2 of Wands. And bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups. A feminine, masculine. Take how it resonates. Somebody is just literally like running back and forth like a chicken with their head cut off. And this is somebody that's working on their own shit. And they're being pulled in all these directions by other people. People that probably need their help, right? Situations, whatever the case. And this person, like, they know they kind of got to cut it off. They know they got to like put their foot down, but they're not. They're not. I don't know if they feel guilty. They feel like they owe someone or owe people something. I don't know. But I look at this 2 of Wands and it's like somebody has plans. Somebody's supposed to be doing something. And I feel like whatever they're trying to do, they can't even accomplish anything because they can't get anything started, can't get anything off the ground because people are constantly throwing stuff at them. And I don't think it's like black magic or anything like that. I think it's just someone overextending themselves with like friends, family, coworkers, neighbors, stuff like that. And I'm going to say something. Sometimes we volunteer to help like a family member or friend, for something. And then we realize like, well, even though that's only probably going to take like an hour or 2, like I just don't have time for that. Like I already got so much on my plate, but because we don't want to disappoint our friends or our family, we do it anyway. And then that fucks up our schedule. That fucks up our timetable, right? And literally it was just one thing to do, but it just totally set off like a whole chain of events for someone. And my thing is, it's very nice for people to help other people, but if you really can't, then don't. It's kind of like when I talk about how like I donate to charities every month. If you can't donate to charities every month, then don't. Like there's nobody holding a gun to your head. There's nobody telling you you gotta buy 20 cans of corn and donate it to the pantry at church, you know? Like if you can't afford it, if you can't afford the time to go get it, then you don't need to do it. And nobody would hold anybody accountable for that. Nobody would hold that against anyone, you know? You do what you can when you can. And if somebody asks you to do one little thing, but you know in the back of your mind it's still like too much for you, like you can't, like you're on a timetable, you have a schedule, whatever the case, then don't. Don't. And don't feel guilty about it either. Don't ever feel guilty about wanting to make more time for yourself and to pursue the things that you want to pursue. Pursue your dreams, you know? And I'm not saying don't ever help anybody. I'm just saying make sure that when you offer, you're in a good position to do so. Because even like me, a lot of times, and I've said this before, like I will donate money to organizations because I would rather do that than donate my time. I spend my time doing so many other things for myself. But for some people, it's vice versa, you know? Some people spend a lot of time doing for others, but they save their money because they need their money, you know? Everybody's different. I just think if somebody's going to get to a point where they're going to be exhausted, they're going to be exhausted and they're not going to have any time for themselves, and it's going to be a problem. And by then it's too late, right? Like you're already exhausted. You're already extended emotionally, mentally, physically, you know? I'm not going to badger on it. I'm going to leave it at that, I think. These readings have been really short this afternoon, very much to the point. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous afternoon, wonderful evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.